Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are rebuilding the Pittsburgh Steelers in Madden 25. So I'm rebuilding them obviously after that loss to the Cincinnati Bengals. And there's things to like about this team. There's also things you obviously shouldn't like about this team. But obviously, it's still a really good team. They're 4-2 at the moment right now. Not bad. It seems like they usually go, 10-7 almost every season. But obviously, got an Aaron Rodgers under quarterback here. Aaron Rodgers is probably going to be only a 1 year thing. He's probably going to retire after the season. Maybe he stays another year. Who knows? Obviously, he's shown a lot of good moments this year. He's actually been really good for the Steelers this year. That was a good signing for them. Obviously, Caleb Johnson, their rookie running back, has been quite disappointing though. So I think I'll still start him though. I'm gonna still start him throughout the season because honestly, we need Caleb Johnson for the future. We need him to. He's hidden depth, so we need him to start. I mean, he could possibly become a good running back for us. I'm going to start him over Jaylen Warren for now. That's what I'm going to do. But obviously, they have made some trades in the offseason, like trading for DK Metcalf was huge in the offense. They did trade George Pickens to the Cowboys, though, which may be something they shouldn't have done because Pickens right now is absolutely balling out in Dallas. I don't know why he wasn't doing this with the Steelers, but he is absolutely going insane with Dallas right now. Then obviously, the Steelers defense has one of the bright spots for a really long time. Obviously, they got TJ Watt on this team. They drafted Jack Sawyer. Obviously, they made like that another big trade in the defensive side of the football, getting Jalen Ramsey. They traded Mika Fitzpatrick for Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith, the tight end. So they actually had a pretty good offseason, as we all know. Jalen Ramsey wasn't playing the best defense against Jamar Chase, but that is Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is the best receiver in the league, in my opinion. This defense is obviously really, really good. I feel like the offense can be really, really good at times too, but this is how things are going to roll with. So I'm going to see you guys at the end of the season. I'll put the Vorst win in for the Cincinnati Bengals, but I'm also recording this Saturday night right before Sunday Night Football. So yeah, if something happens, that's why. But I'm gonna upload this probably Sunday morning, right before all the games start. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll see you guys in the playoffs if we make it. So at the end of this season, we ended up going 8-9 in this season. So Mike Tomlin's over 500 record obviously doesn't stand anymore, and Aaron Rodgers already retired. So we're gonna have to get a new quarterback in the offseason. It's Mason Rudolph. Oh, we can't really look at Aaron Rodgers' stats as he retired already, but that sucks. But rushing Caleb Johnson, 700 yards, 6 touchdowns, pretty solid, I guess. Receiving DK Metcalf with 800 yards, 5 touchdowns. Kelvin Austin, 800 yards, 5 touchdowns. Friday enough. So the receivers really didn't get involved too much or rushing. I don't think our offense was that good, honestly. Defensively, though, we had a bunch of sacks, man. 17 sacks from TJ Watt, 11.5 from Cameron Hayward, 11.5 from Alex Highsmith, 4.5 from Nick, and then 3.5 from our defensive tackle. And we had a bunch of interceptions. Jalen Ramsey with 4, Deshaun Elliott with 2. Watt got a pick. Nick got a pick. Bro Peppers got a pick. That's who they signed recently. And then Patrick Queen got an interception. And our cornerback got a pick. That's honestly really, really good. Offensively, we're at 31st. Yeah, our offense looked like it was terrible. So offensively, we're going to have to upgrade. Defense, we're 14th. So offensively, it's something we're going to have to upgrade. The Lions beat the Buffalo Bills in the NBA Finals. That's who NBA Finals, the Super Bowl. My bad. I'm still in NBA rebuilding mode. But yeah, that would be a really cool Super Bowl to see. So it's time to see who we need to resign in re-signing stage. I'm gonna assume Jabril Peppers was just like a 1 year thing, obviously, because they needed a safety. I'm gonna assume that was a 1 year thing. Cole Holcomb has depth. I wouldn't hate by any means. So we can offer him like a 2 year deal. I wouldn't hate that. Cole Holcomb doesn't return. So we're not gonna get Cole Holcomb back. Juan Thornhill, Chuck Clark. So yeah, honestly, there's not many players that I want to resign here at all. Obviously, Holcomb was the only guy. Thornhill, Chuck Clark, Kelvin also, we could probably let him test free and see Isaac. Yeah, I think that'll low key be it. I'm gonna let Darius Slay go as well, 35 years old at this point. So yeah, that's literally not going to do anything else at this point. I'm going to go ahead and say our cap space open. We have about how much cap space do we have? We have about $74 million in cap space to use in free agency. So you have to see what our biggest needs are. We didn't sign or re-sign anybody. Only guy on the back was Cole, but he ended up, chasing free agency. So your team right now, how is this looking like? So obviously offensively, we need to upgrade almost everything, obviously. So quarterback, obviously, the main thing. Caleb Johnson might not be the running back. He wasn't really good. Maybe it's just the offensive playbook. Who knows? We needed new receivers next to DK Metcalf. Our offensive line, we need a bunch of new guys in the offensive line. Something we'll need to address. So offensively, it might be a full offensive offseason, honestly. Defensively as well, you still want to do stuff there. Like obviously, probably get some new cornerbacks or another cornerback next to Jalen Ramsey because Darius Slay is getting older. You want to bring it back. Joey Porter has been pretty good though, so stick with that. Defensive tackle, might want to add another one as well, and obviously strong safety is a big need as well after trading Mika Fitzpatrick. So there is some stuff that we can do. So let's see what our signing is going to be in free agency. Not the best free agency class by any means, but I am targeting 5 players here in free agency. Starting off with Tevin Jenkins. There wasn't really good corner options. Rasul Douglas was the best option. And then other than Darius Slay, which we could bring him back. But Ivan Pace, I'm targeting him. Jordan Fullerton, in case you don't get a strong safety in the draft. And then Tutu Atwell. So we might land all 5. That is the hope, obviously. And we are going to land 3. Rasul, Ivan Pace, and Tutu Atwell. Fuller is still deciding. I wouldn't be mad if we don't get him, but we don't get Tevin Jenkins. Disappointing, bro. I always miss out on Tevin Jenkins, man. I don't know what it is. We offered him lots of money. Still didn't come here. I don't want to walk away here without a offensive line signing, so I'm going to sign somebody here. So left guard, like Tevin Jenkins would have been nice. We could re-sign Isaac, which wouldn't be the worst option in the world. So we could go that direction. McGovern already signed. Right guard. So yeah, we might end up bringing back. Might as well bring him back, right? And then we need a right tackle. We don't. But I'm gonna go ahead and re-sign Isaac because we're gonna have to bring in somebody. You're David Edwards really doesn't matter to me too much. Isaac doesn't have interest, but I still do want to bring him back. A 2-year deal wouldn't be the worst thing. And then David Edwards interested in coming here. We could probably move him to right guard or something. So we'll sign him as well. And then other than that, hopefully we can land the rest of these guys. Other than that, I think we should be good. So expensive free agency class. We're gonna land David Edwards. Isaac is still deciding if he wants to come, and he doesn't come. Whatever. Okay, so we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to address the rest of the positions in the draft. I believe they trade like a 3rd-round pick for DK Metcalf. So it's time to go ahead and see if that 3rd-round pick already conveyed. But I see. By the look at that right now. Also want to see what pick we have in the draft because obviously we will be drafting a quarterback here. That's what DK Metcalf wants as well. You can see that on the side. But let me see something. So so do we have a 3rd-round pick in this draft? We do. We own all our picks. We have 2 thirds, so that's really nice. So we have pick 15 in the draft. So we should be able to add a pretty solid quarterback at least. That's what I'm hoping for because if we don't, I do not want to roll into this season with Mason Rudolph is my starting quarterback again. We don't want that, obviously. We have Will Howard, but I don't think we'd rather start him either. So obviously that's what we need. And then offensive line, they got upgraded a little bit. But let's head to the NBA draft and NFL draft now. All right, so heading into the draft, the hope that we can land at least some good quarterback here. If not, then obviously we're not in the best of it. So Garrett Nussmeier goes to the Giants. Bro, Giants, you kidding me? You really took a quarterback. I thought you had Jackson Dart or whatever. All right, so we do got Caleb Downs. Honestly, we could take Fernando or somebody here. I don't want to go into the year without a quarterback, though, but Caleb Downs is right here. Guys, I really can't pass up on Caleb Downs. He'd be absolutely perfect for what we need right now, but I understand. But there probably isn't going to be a good quarterback here anyway, so I might wait till round 2, crazy enough. I'm going to go with Caleb Downs, man, because obviously this quarterback draft class isn't great anyway, and drafting Caleb Downs would be perfect. So I'm going to draft Caleb Downs as pick. Guys might call me insane, but I'm going to draft Caleb Downs in the 2nd round. I'm going to hope Fernando is there or Cade Knublik is there as well, which is going to happen right now. Are they there, though? Okay, Cade is here. We're going to have to go with him. So we'll draft Cade. Draft Cade with this pick. I don't know if he's going to be hidden. Hopefully he's hidden. If not, then, okay, 157. That's not a good sign. He's normal depth. So we're not going to have our quarterback of the future. That definitely sucks. But what is good is we have 2 third-round picks. We can draft with those, obviously. So we got Justice Hay, Tyreek Sapp. I think we can obviously get our safety duo of the future if we want to draft another safety. I'm not going to do that, though. We got Delane. Let's see, we got Makai Lemon. We definitely could use a receiver with the next pick. I think I'll draft O-line off this pick. So Austin Barber, we can probably slide some dudes around. So Austin Barber does not look bad at all. He has A block everything. Only thing is to see is awareness. So he might be the pick here. Wagner though. I mean, the other guy looks better. I mean, they both look pretty good. So it doesn't matter who we take here, in my opinion, honestly. Anybody else? Me his left guard Chase. He doesn't look too bad either. But I think I'm gonna go with the left tackle here in Austin Barber. So Austin Barber, welcome to the team. Hopefully you're not a bust. You are ranked number 89 and you are hitting death. So I'll absolutely take that. With our other third rounder, I do want to draft the receiver, and Makai Lemon has fell, and I think he will low key be the pick. So Makai Lemon, welcome to Pittsburgh. You also have elite speed, so you'll be a perfect fit if you want to play your receiver 2 or receiver 3. 121. You are still hitting dev though, so I'll absolutely take that. And I'll let the CPU draft for the picks, and I'll see you guys in the next season looking at the lineup. All right, so heading into this season, obviously under center, we do got Cade Knoblich, so we'll see how good he plays. Or Cade Klubnik, that's how I actually say his name. I'm gonna start Caleb Johnson once again. DK Metcalf. I'm gonna go ahead and put Makai Lemon as receiver 2. I want to see what he could do. Lutu will be receiver 3. Online, we got Austin Barber now as the new left tackle. Offensive line, they also drafted me Ernest Green, which is pretty cool. So obviously we might move him to left guard because we're gonna need all that. Probably gonna leave him there though. So we drafted Ernest Green, which is cool. Friday month, obviously. Defensively, Caleb Downs will help out a ton. Deshaun Elliott was actually a strong safety. I low-key didn't even know that. So they just had him playing at free safety because we didn't have that. But we got Caleb Downs out of the defense. So the defense should be fine for the rest of the video. We shouldn't have to make like a huge addition on the defense for the rest of the video. Cornerback is still a position of need in my opinion. Cornerback 2, cornerback 3, whatever. Because I know so Douglas isn't going to be here forever. He's not going to stay that overall forever. So all right, I don't hate the defense at all. The offense is something I am worried about with Cade Klubnik under center. But hopefully we'll be able to draft a new quarterback in like Drew Aller. I think he's coming in this year, or DJ Lagway. But I'll see you guys. Hopefully we can make the playoffs this year. If not, a playbook change is definitely on the horizon for this team. We did end up making the playoffs as 10-7. So was Cade Klubnik really good for us, man? We're about to see right now. So offensively, we're 22nd, so still not the best. Defensively, the defense carried us. I'm gonna just say that. So Cade Klubnik, so not great. 16 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. He is up to a 75 overall, but the only reason why I don't want to keep him because he's probably going to stay normal dev. We might honestly keep him, which is the craziest thing about it. But rushing, though, Caleb Johnson was great. I think I saw he led the league in receiving. Not receiving, rushing touchdowns. Man, I cannot speak in this video, but 1,323 yards, 19 touchdowns. Will absolutely take that. We have a nice running back duo, these two guys. So receiving though, Makai Lemon, almost 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Obviously, receivers aren't really used that much in this playbook. I don't know what it's about. So I still low-key do want to change the playbook though. Defensive playbook, I'll find out with Mike Tomlin because the defense is insane. I want to just change the offensive playbook, but sacks-wise, 21 sacks from TJ Watt. Guy's a stud, dude. 13.5 from Highsmith, 4.5 from Hayward, 4 from Ivan Pace. So yeah, the defense is really stacked. Caleb Downs had 4 interceptions, 3 from Ramsey, 2 from Joey Porter, and then 1 from the rest of these guys. So we'll have to figure out a quarterback position in the offseason if you want to keep Cade Klubnik or not. We were good under him, but in the wild card round, we do got the Houston Texans. So let's see if we can take these guys down. Traveling to Houston, we're going to force the punt, obviously, and never mind. I don't know what just happened. We must have do a pick or something. But, yeah, right now the offense is not showing up at all here so far. Yeah, the defense isn't really showing up either. So right now we're down 17-0. And we do finally score a touchdown. We get the ball back. So can we score again and make it a close game? We get a field goal and the Texans. So we're probably going to lose this game. And we are. So, yeah, I don't know what just happened, but we're going to lose this one 27-10. I think we need to get a new quarterback. I don't think Cade Klubnik could be that guy. Normal dev quarterbacks just don't really work that much in Madden, so we're going to definitely have to get a new quarterback, obviously. Defense, I'm not going to change anything probably. offense definitely has to get a rework 100%. We're gonna have to have a full offensive offseason dedicated to this offense, man. Gotta say it isn't the best by any means. All right, so re-signing stage. I do want these guys back. I want to re-sign Queen. Porter will accept the option of Troy. Wait, did I negotiations ended by player? What I just do? Did I accept the 5th year option? What I just do, bro? I'm dumb. I rejected the freaking 5th year option, bro. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That is definitely my bad. Oh well. Patrick Queen, somebody I do want. Patrick Queen's gonna test free agency, dude. Goodness. All right, Joey Porter, you come out. We have a lot of cap space to work with, so Joey Porter, bro. Patrick Queen, we cannot afford to lose. I'm not gonna franchise tag though. We're gonna lose Troy. Wow, Troy's gonna test free agency as well because I freaking declined the 5th year option. I don't know what I'm doing right now, man. I am absolutely selling. Roderick Jones will probably let him go. Nick will probably let him go as well. Darnell Washington's a good blocking tight end. I wouldn't mind him back if he wants to. Why do I want to return to Pittsburgh? Now we have to worry about a backup tight end. We need to worry about mostly everything here, which is so. I did not mean to decline that 5th year option. I'm really still mad about that, but we have a lot of things to worry about. This is going really bad for me. All right, so it's actually a pretty solid free agency class. If we can land everybody I'm about to offer right now, Marlon Humphrey would immediately be a great corner for us. We can steal him from the division rival Ravens, just like we stole Patrick Queen. Brian O'Neill, Ellen Jenkins, we're probably going to land these two guys. Patrick Queen, I'm hoping we retain him. And I haven't realized Yanu Benton was a free agent as well. I literally didn't see him. So, like I said, if we get all 5 of these guys, I would absolutely, this would be a home run here, like I said. So, we're going to see right now if we do land all these guys, and we are going to land 1, 2, 3, 4. So, who didn't sign? Ellen Jenkins is still deciding, so we might not get Ellen Jenkins. But other than that, we literally could have gotten Baker Mayfield probably. But dude, what are the chances that the Buccaneers don't resign or franchise tag Baker Mayfield? I don't see that being realistic, honestly. Brian Branch had no interest in us, so I didn't even see the point of offering, bro. And then we thankfully got Patrick Queen back. Ellen Jenkins, he might still choose us, who knows? And then, yeah, Stewart, we don't need new defensive tackle. Christian Watson was here for agent if you want to go ahead and sign him. But like I said, Riley Moss, superstar depth, could have went after him instead. But yeah, do we have a kicker? If so, we don't have a kicker. So yeah, give me this guy. Hopefully he signed. So give me a kicker and then a punter too, just in case you need to punt the ball as well. We'll go ahead and sign Ryan Stonehouse. He's not a bad punter at all. So sign those two guys. And other than that, if we can grab Ellen Jenkins, this would be a really good offseason. We're going to see what we can do. We are going to not get Ellen Jenkins. We're going to get the kicker or punter though. So definitely not getting Ellen Jenkins 100% sucks. He ended up going to the Tennessee Titans. So at least we do get Brian O'Neill and some other guys as well. Is there any other offensive lineman we could sign? I'm fine with this, but I'm just wondering if any other. So Bettino, no, not really. So I'm just gonna go ahead and be fine with this, and then we'll go ahead and go to draft night because I do want to trade up into the draft. I'm not gonna lie with you. I'm going to see if I get the number 2 overall pick to lock up Arch Manning or DJ Lag. I'm going to offer my first-round pick this year, my first-round pick next year, which is risky for some teams, but I'm going to do it. If we're getting our franchise quarterback, they decline me, though. Okay, I'll offer my second-round pick this year, my third-round pick this year, and my fifth-round pick next year. They still say no. We don't really have much players to offer. I mean, do they want let's say we can offer Cade, but nobody else can really offer them, honestly. They would have interest. So you need a left guard or something, but we don't really have a left guard to offer. I mean, we need him. We need David Edwards, man. So can't really give you anything, but I can only offer picks. How about my second round pick in 2029? So what do they say to that? Close, but not quite. We're close to getting a deal. I don't want to get 4 because I don't know. The Bears, they're not going to draft a quarterback, right? They have Caleb Williams. So should we ask for number 3 instead? I think we should. So who has number 3 overall pick? Because, like I said, if we don't land one of these options, number 1 is the Broncos, but Broncos have Bo Nix, right? There's no way they do that. So number 3 is the like a fine number 3. I might have passed them. So I'm gonna find it's the New Orleans Saints. The Saints have number 3. We'll offer this, see what they say. First of all, oh, that got it done. So just like that, the number 3 overall pick in the draft, and we will be drafting ourselves Arch Manning or DJ Lagway or whoever quarterback is there. But I think those are the best ones. So number 3. So number 1 is going to be Colin Simmons and Ryan Williams. So we could take Jeremiah Smith as well, but obviously the goal is to take one of the best quarterbacks. So Arch Manning looks like he is the best, and he usually is the best. So Arch Manning welcomes me finally. The Steelers finally get their long-term quarterback sent to what, Ben Roethlisberger. Dude, it's been a minute. They've been through Kenny Pickett, been through Russell Wilson, Justin Fields too. He was there, but finally get our long-term and Arch Manning. So we have our second-round pick, and I'm pretty sure we traded our third-round pick away. So we have to make the most out of this. So Nick Marsh, we got Lucas Simmons, we got Ryan Wingo. Yeah, it'll be pretty good. I don't know if we want to take him, though. We don't need a receiver. Zabin Brown with this pick, so we'll see what he is. Ranked number 82, 52. He is hidden depth, slot cornerback, so I'll take that. And then, yeah, honestly, traded a lot to get Arch Manning, but can't deny that it was worth it. Do we need our franchise quarterback? Cade Nublick was not it. Sadly, he wasn't going to be, I'm telling you. We'll also change the offensive playbook. 86 offense or 85 offense, 86 overall team, 88 defense. So it's time to look at the lineup. So under quarterback, we have Arch Manning and a way more improved offensive line, in my opinion. So I actually like this. I'm going to probably move. Let me actually fix this offensive line. Hold on. This is how the offensive line will look, actually. I just went ahead and moved David Edwards to left guard, and we're starting Austin Barber at right guard. So that's pretty good, in my opinion. Still got Pratt Farm. I did not forgot about Darnell Washington. So we will not have a backup tight end, but we have DK Metcalf here, Tutu Atwell, we have Mekhi Lemon, and we have Arch Manning, I said. Caleb Johnson's now a superstar. That's why I started him his rookie year. I knew he would be really good. He wasn't not that great in real life. They also drafted me defensive tackle, so thank goodness drafted me another one because I didn't know we had a defensive tackle issue. But obviously, you got Caleb Downs here, Alex Highsmith, Patrick Queen, Ivan Pace, T.J. Warren, Deshaun Elliott, and then Marlon Humphrey was the big addition on the defense again. Pair with Jalen Ramsey and Joey Porter, so Zabin Brown also could be a corner four. Maybe even takes Joey Porter's spot eventually. But okay, I'm really liking how this team looks. I just want to go ahead and fix the offensive playbook. Defensive playbook can stay the way it is. I just want to go ahead and change our offensive playbook. Slot receiver is Tutu Atwell, though. And then offensive playbook, like I said, I think I'm gonna low-key run the. It seems like if you change the playbook, you automatically a better team. So I haven't ran the Chiefs playbook yet. I usually run the Bengals, Giants. I'm gonna run the Kansas City Chiefs playbook. I haven't run that yet, and it seems like the Chiefs could get a lot of players involved. So yeah, I'm gonna run the Chiefs playbook. I'm gonna keep relatively everything else the same, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully this year we can make the playoffs, maybe even win the division. I think we did that last time. Obviously, it'll be tough knowing the Ravens, Bengals, but I think we could possibly do it. We'll see. Playoffs, but we were 9-8, so I mean we definitely could have been better. So 9-8 on the season. Okay, so offensively we were 29th, so the offense will just never be better. Defensively we were ninth. Arch Manning didn't have a bad season though. He had a good great season actually. 2,000 yards, only 7 touchdowns, only 4 picks. Honestly, I'll take that, bro. Rushing, Caleb Johnson definitely didn't have the best results in his Chiefs playbook. Receiving, though, DK Metcalf finally cracked 1,000 yards. Tutu Atwell, Pat Fryen was obviously involved with Travis Kelce. You know how it is. But defense, though, I'm pretty sure I stayed the same. TJ Watt, 20 sack. Derek Harmon, this time at 12, 10.5 from Alex Highsmith. Peyton Wilson, and then Jalen Ramsey, Humphrey, Watson, Elliott, Patrick Queen, they all had interceptions. Our tackle leader was Patrick Queen, which is expected. So, like I said, 29th offensively. Our defense, though, was nice. So, like I said, that was pretty. Maybe the Chiefs playbook isn't the route to go, but we do got the Cleveland Browns to round one. It's time to see if we can go ahead and take them down. Division rival as well. Did the Ravens make the playoffs, bro? Start off with the ball. I'm expecting better things in the wild card round. We'll see if we can make it happen though. And so far the offense, dude, the freaking offense. We finally scored a touchdown, and We have the ball back. We score. We put up a field goal. Another field goal put up. And then the Cleveland Browns are going to score. We have 3 minutes to score a touchdown. So it's time for me to lock in, and it's time for me to get this touchdown. All right. So we're going to try and waste out the, or we can just waste out the clock and kick a field goal. We're in the best position possible right now. So we just have to make sure we get down the field. So Caleb Johnson is low key kind of due. If we would have spun out of that block, wait, why did it say Caleb Johnson? Is that his first rush all game? Um, no way, right? No way it's his first rush all game. I'll have to see again. Okay, Myles Garrett's gonna get me down, or is he? That's Jalen Warren. Was Jalen Warren? I don't know what's going on, but wish we would have got the first down. There's Carson Swish Singer, whatever. But all right, 3rd and 4. We need to pass the ball now. So I'm looking at Kai Lemon maybe. So we'll see if we can hit him. He's not gonna be open. I thought it's the freaking wrong person. Oh my goodness. Part of me would say punt the ball, but I'm not doing it. I don't care. I want this first down, and I don't know exactly how I'm gonna get this first down. Mesh spot, usually mesh plays are always open. So Fryermuth, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at everybody right now. So Fryermuth is going to be there. I thought he dropped it. Okay, thank goodness. I'm gonna run mesh again. You need to start driving down the field though. Yo, I thought he dropped that. I was about to. Ooh, that would have been bad. But okay, Tutu Atwell. Actually, no, we got a wide open Caleb Johnson, the running back, and he's too fast. Caleb Johnson with the touchdown. Let's freaking go, man. Caleb Johnson, what a play that was. Obviously, I don't think the Browns were expecting that. Great throw by Arch Manning, and just like that, we have the lead. Defense, please lock in. They do lock in, and just like that, this game should be over. We stopped the tush push shot. I think it said 0-yard rush. We should be good. All we need to do is just drain out this clock, obviously. We don't even have to score a touchdown if you want to. We obviously could. Caleb Johnson, we are going to get far. They're going to call it first timeout, honestly. We could just run the ball in our throats. That's what I'm just going to run the ball on the throats. We should be going the divisional round. So this will be a great win. Obviously, great defense. This defense is obviously so good, man. Once again, Caleb Johnson. We're not going to get much anywhere, though. They're going to call their second timeout. I'm going to run the ball. Actually, I don't think they'll be expecting a read option, would they? No, they would not be expecting a read option. So, they actually might be. I'm going to hold X, and then they were not expecting the read option, and just like they're going to get inside, Arch Manning touchdown. Let's freaking go. And just like that, this game is over. We score a touchdown to seal the deal, and the Cleveland Browns do not score again. 24-12 win. We're going to the divisional round of the playoffs. In division round, we got one of the best teams in the AFC in the Buffalo Bills, a real contender, man. So we're going to get a defensive stop, though, and once again, going to get a sack on Josh Allen. Peyton Wilson with the stop. And once again, it's just been a defensive game for both teams here. So defense is playing good. Offense needs to score, though, bro. I'm going to lie with you. Getting all these punts to us. We're not going to do anything with it. Jalen Ramsey, interception, 36 yards. If we're in field goal range, I'm going to look see if I can come out here and get a touchdown for my team because it looks like we need it desperately. We could definitely get it if the right play is there. So I'm going to do the middle is so open right now. I wonder if Loki we could put, is it deep cross? That might work. I don't know if it need like an actual like cross. I don't know. I'm just going to snap the play here and all right, nobody's open. It's going to go a ball, man. So we're going to have to kick this field goal. So why not? Kick the field goal for my team because they need it. I ain't going to lie. Right now, that was shaking like crazy. But I'm going to make that, obviously. So don't have the legend Chris Boswell. He might have retired, but it's okay. We got Fairbairn, whatever, and he's going to make the field goal. So we got that going for us. We have the ball back. Hopefully we could score. Hopefully I gave my team some juice, and it didn't. Buffalo Bills were eventually going to score. I don't know what's going on with their offense right now. So, offense is playing absolutely terrible. We can't have this happen, dude. Goodness, we need to put up something. Why is my offense always so bad when I do this? I literally don't understand. But we're going to go ahead and hit what a catch from Tutu Atwell. But literally, my offense has been absolutely garbage. And I don't know what this is, but I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what to do. But gonna hit check down Caleb Johnson, but I don't know what I gotta fix to do it. Somebody tell me in the comments why my offense is literally putting up 3 points every single playoffs. but it's honestly so annoying, bro. We might have Metcalf, and you're gonna get him, get out of bounds, to keep running those crosses because they're definitely working. Mesh spot worked last time, and obviously Caleb Johnson was wide open for a touchdown. Will we get that again though? No, because they're running like zone. Once again, gonna hit our backup tight end that one. Still wish I would done on Washington, but all right, I'm gonna low key throw it deep here. I mean, we don't have to, but I am. So I'm looking at DK Metcalf on this route. He's not gonna be. He's gonna double team. I don't know why I still do it since he's tall. I mean, I expect him to come down with it, but all right, incomplete. I'm gonna run mesh spot again, but it's a little different this time. Maybe we get Caleb Johnson on the other side or something like that. Tutu out with Makai Lemon. We'll see. I'm gonna give this to Makai Lemon here, and then they're gonna tackle me. I'm gonna run hurry up offense here because we probably need to, and I'm gonna run this play right here. Maybe Tutu Owl gets open. Might. We'll see. Or Makai Lemon, one of those guys. We're gonna see what's happening right now. We are gonna have nobody there, but right now. Arch Manning, okay, okay. I don't know you want to hurry up offense there, but we got it. That's all that matters. Were you able to snap a playoff? I think we might be. No, it did not let me. Obviously, need to score a touchdown fast. We're gonna go ahead and hit. What a catch from Isaiah Hodges, dude. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna see if I can take a shot at the end zone. Looking at Hodges again on the other side. Are they running man? No, not running man. Hodges, catch that, please. It's intercepted. I lost the game for my team. All right, whatever. Can't blame this on me. Blame it on the offense. We probably weren't getting it. We had 3-10. I probably weren't getting a stop anyway. We do get the ball back, but I low-key don't even care. Whatever my team does at this point. So we have another season in us. If so, we need to be better than the regular season as well. I don't want to be 9-8 anymore. So, well, we have another chance. I'll go one more season on this. I usually only go this amount of seasons, so we'll go one more year, see what we could do. Got $107 million to work with. So Derek Harmon, we're going to accept. Zach Frazier, somebody I obviously want back if he wants to stay. He does. We're going to get Zach Frazier back. Alex Highsmith, another obvious re-sign. I do want him back as well. He's going to come back. So a lot of money. So we're not going to have as much money as I thought. But we could probably meet Roman Wilson. I do want Mason. Actually, I'll worry about these guys first. So Troy, somebody had declined their fifth-year option, which was so dumb. Hopefully, still okay. Yeah, it's my fault for declining the fifth-year option. I did not mean to do that. Now he's going to test free agency. Payne Wilson, we can't lose him. That's somebody we cannot afford to lose. He does return. We get our will linebacker back. Troy, I wouldn't mind getting Jalen Warren back if he wants to stay. But he doesn't. Whatever. We'll have to get a new backup running back too. Deshaun Elliott, probably get a better safety and a new receiver and stuff. So yeah, we should be good. We'll have to get new might have to get some new offensive line as well. So this will be interesting off season, but I'm willing to see who's a free agent at least to see who need to waste our money on. So Joe All is almost a free agent, but he got a franchise tag. So our biggest needs in free agency, probably offensive line. We lost like 3 of our starters. So yeah, we need right tackle, left guard, 2 big positions for this team. Ernest Green might be able to step up, but I think we need, wait. Oh, okay. Brian retired. So we're not. So we just literally signed a guy for 1 year just from retire. That's why we had as much money. So yeah, Brian retired. Our right tackle. So offensive line, big issue. I don't. We really have no problem on the defense other than the strong safety. I'm also going to restructure DK Metcalf's contract and open up $13 million. Here are my offers in free agency. We're offering Marquise Brown, Roger, Morgan, or Shewar. This is a solid chance we don't get any of these guys to sign, but we'll see. And we are only going to actually we're going to get the 3 of these guys. Thank goodness we're going to have at least some offensive linemen. Roger, still have a chance of signing him. Obviously need a backup running back. Tracy has a lot of interest in coming here, but we don't have enough money for him, so we're not able to get him. But Roger isn't going to sign, so we'll just go ahead and remove the offer from him. So after we sign a Roger, we didn't sign Rodgers, what I'm about to say, but here's how we're looking like now. Obviously, we're going to, what I said, Marquise Brown being an X factor is great for us. We have now a really good receiver room. Offensive line, honestly, is complete. We don't have to really mess with anything else. Honestly, I'm so glad we got Rasheed Walker. I'm so glad we got both the Packers offensive linemen, but I'll take that, and we might not have to do anything else, honestly. I think this is final team. Let's have to get a strong safety somehow. With our $17 million in cap space, we'll probably have to trade for one. We don't really have much first round. Always resign to Sean Elliott if we could. Gunnar Johnson is superstar, so we could just do that, I guess. So see Gunnar Johnson want to sign a 2-year deal with us. Still debating if to trade for one or not. And then Deshaun Elliott could sign as well, but I don't want to waste all my minutes in case I do want to make a trade. So Gunnar Johnson is going to sign, or is he? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I'll see you guys. I don't think we ever have a pick in this draft. I'm pretty sure. I think we traded it for Arch Manning, obviously. So which wasn't a bad thing. Yeah, we did. We don't have a first or a second round pick. So we might make a trade. We'll definitely see. We'll see. So here's how the lineup is looking like for possibly the final season. So O-line honestly looks really, really good. And then, yeah, the offense in general is really, really good. So we should be a good offense. Defensively, I'm not too worried about this. Obviously, we did. I mean, you could say we got weaker at safety, but I think CJ Gunnar-Johnson fits really well what we have. Obviously, defense was great. I don't have no complaints over here by any means. Humphrey, obviously, might age bad in the future, but obviously, we're about winning now. That contract we gave him, but I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully, we can finally have a great regular season. We'll see. All right, so we finished off the season 12-5. This means two things, man. We missed the playoffs with 12-5, which would be absolutely insane. Or we've got the bye. So I'm hoping we got the bye. And oh my gosh, we got the bye, dude. Okay, we got the bye. Usually you don't make the playoff in 12-5, but if the playoffs are crazy enough, it definitely could happen. But 12-5 got the bye is insane. I'm gonna lie with you. I did switch the playbook, and that might have. I switched to the Bengals play. That might have changed a lot. Arch Manning 28-8. Caleb Johnson was pretty good as well. Yeah, DK Metcalf absolutely thrived in this playbook. All of us thrive. All three of us thrive. Not all three of us. I mean, the three receivers. But yeah, DK Metcalf was amazing. Mekhi Lemon and Marquise Brown. So we almost had 4,000-yard receivers. Would have been insane. But yeah, really, really good stuff from our offense. Finally, offense starting to click. Probably, we clicking at the end of the video, which is crazy. But offensively, we're fourth. So the offense has clicked finally, and defensively, we were 14th. Honestly, that's fine with me. We'll have the first round bye. We'll see what our matchup is in the divisional round. We got the Buffalo Bills. This would be our chance to get our revenge. As a Bills fan, I'd be happy, but we are rebuilding the Steelers today, so hopefully nothing insane happens. So we're going to start off with the touchdown, and the defense will allow a field goal, and we are going to go ahead and interception by Patrick Queen, 14-yard return. So hopefully we can get something out of this 51 second. I'm going to hop in here to make sure we get something out of this. Honestly, we need to make sure we do. So we're actually really close. Well, great interception from Patrick Queen. We also have weapons now, like we didn't have before, but we have a lot of good weapons to throw to. So Caleb Johnson gets us somewhere. I'm going to call timeout. I don't want to run hurry up. I'm going to call timeout, stop the clock. Got that going for it. I'm going to run levels here, and then maybe we get out of balance. I'm looking at Marquise Brown and DK Metcalf and Fire. I'm looking at everybody, basically. So Freiermuth is going to be open. I'm going to get out of balance. Maxwell Harrison is going to tackle me, but we do get a positive amount of yards. That's better. So, okay. Freiermuth, I'm looking at him, and maybe Marquise Brown gets open. Who knows? Oh my goodness, Marquise Brown is not there. Okay. I thought I was going to be intercepted, but okay. Marquise Brown was not there. I did not see the linebacker, safety, whatever that was. So, all right, mesh again. Low key. Caleb Johnson's there. We're going to call a timeout. We're at the 3-yard line. There's no reason why we shouldn't at least get a touchdown here. Do we run the ball or do we pass it? I'm going to – oh, okay, they're leaving DK Metcalf wide open. So I'm going to audible so it won't be play action. I'm going to go right to DK Metcalf. I don't know what they're doing, but they tried to open up. But that was that, and we're to DK Metcalf, wide open touchdown, and then we score right before the half, and then we get the ball back at halftime as well, so I couldn't be better. We're going to force them to punt again. So far, okay, the Bills are going to give us the ball back. They're going to score. We're going to get a field goal, and the Bills we're going to get they're going to kick it. So as long as we are not mean to skip the moment. I not mean to skip the moment. Okay. I don't know what's going on right now, but I'm going to sit back and do what I was doing. So play all offense, right? Defense is going to go to overtime. Okay, I don't know what's going on right now. We're going to go to overtime. We need the ball back. So we're obviously playing offense. Okay. So we have 2 minutes to score a touchdown. Maybe I should have hopped in there and waste out the clock, but had faith in my offense to at least do something for themselves. But all right, we need to score a touchdown to end this game. That's all we need to do here. So we could do that, right? So nobody's gonna be open. I'm just gonna throw the ball out, man. Bills brought pressure, or our offensive line just wasn't blocking. But okay, I was looking at Brown there, but I don't know. All right, we're gonna see if we can hit Fryermuth here, and he's not gonna be there. But we do have Caleb Johnson there, and maybe we should start running the ball. I mean, I don't think the clock could waste out on this, right? I don't think that's possible. Low key, DK Metcalf 101, Christian Benford. I don't know. Okay, it's not gonna be there. I am low key doing some terrible throws right now. Well, we have no choice but to go for it, and they want me to run the ball, which we definitely could do, but I do not want to risk it. I'm gonna go out and run play action. Not that, but I'm gonna run play action strong flow. Caleb Johnson, please be there, bro. He is